はい、次のタイトルは Quest for Glory for Shadow of Darkness になっています。こちらカテゴリーは 100% ファイター or シーフということでですね、こちらはシーフで行くか、ファイターで行くかをビット王で、決めるようです。今のところはシーフが60ドル入っていて優勢ですね。このままだとシーフで行くことになるでしょう。お、画面の方が切り替わりましたね。こちらの作品もですね、解説の方がいらっしゃいません。もしやったことあるよという方、解説できるよという方、応募していただけると大変助かります。もしくはですね、チャットの方で補足していただいても大変助かりますので、よろしくお願いいたします。こちらあれですね、今、奏者さんのお名前が変わったみたいですね。本来の予定では、確か同じ、違いますね。今のお名前を入れ替えただけですね。失礼いたしました。奏者さんのお名前が入りました。40分ですね、エスティメート。こちらは、ちょっと今カテゴリーの方は変わっていませんね、本家の方は。一応は 100% になっています。今、打ち込まれていますね。さあ、どっちになるんでしょう。ファイターかシーフか。日本からもですね、カード会社によっては寄付をすることができるカードもあるそうなので、もし気になるタイトルとかですね、ビット王がありましたら、寄付チャレンジをしてみるのはいかがでしょう。今のところはシーフ60ドル、ファイター0ドルということなので、61ドルファイターに入れればファイターになりますよ、今なら。
So 50% of all lifetime cases of mental illness begin by age 14 and 75% by age 24. If you ever need help, please reach out. You're not alone, and things can get better. NAMI gets it and is here for you. You can dial the NAMI helpline at 1-800-950-NAMI for support, information, and referral. And I have gotten word that we are ready for Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness. So, Ustra Hazu, take it away.
Good day, everybody. Ustra Hazu here. Yeah, I'm the runner for Quest for Glory, Shadow of Darkness. And with me is Mr. P.R. Miller. You saw him just a second ago with the first 3 games. Hey, Miller.
I'm gonna talk way less this time. Only when you need me, buddy.
I try to talk more this time. Yeah, nice. First time runner in this event, so be gentle on me. And yeah, for donations and information, we still have David.
3日から始まったクエスティング・フォー・グローリーですが、まあ現在11月6日の5時26分ということで、もう半分は過ぎたんですかね。まあこちらのイベントも折り返しが来たということで、まだまだ続いていきます。皆さんよければ視聴引き続きよろしくお願いいたします。さあ、何になるんでしょう。職業は一応ファイターとマジックユーザーとシーフがいます。今のところビットウォーでシーフが優勢でしたが、どうでしょう。このままシーフでいくんですかね。
Training in this game. The only character that needs training for something, and I can get 100 more, even 100 more points into something. We go for lock picking.
今回はですね、ワンステータスではないので、しっかりとステータスを割り振っていくみたいですね。ストレングスが270、インテリジェンスが200、アジリティが250、 バイタリティ200、ラック200、マジック0、コミュニケート200、ウェポンユーズ200、パリ0、ドッジ225、ステルス200、キックロックス230、スローイング200、クライミング200、アクロバティクス150、オナー150ということで、それぞれ割り振られていますね。あとはスタミナに225、ヘルスに223が割り当てられています。これは今回はあれですかね、自分でステータスを割り当てられるキャラではないんですかね。はい、グッドラックです。スタートしました。名前はホープくんです。今回名前ビットウォーがなかったので、デフォルトネームで言ったんでしょうか。始まりましたね。何か拾いましたね、いきなり。何を拾ったんだ、これ。ピックロックしてたのか、扉の鍵を開けてたんですね。なるほど。いやー、これは結構おどろおどろしい絵面ですね。
We need 5 pieces of paper, an old stick, and a good joke.
何かいますね。特に、気にかけることなく横を通り抜けていく。そうですね、だいぶ画面の方が、綺麗になりましたね。で何かを拾っている。なんか、You get some climbing practice。でも、登るところがないみたいな感じ。実際、スキャーサイシーザフォレストフォーザトリー。何か登ろうと練習をしてるんですかね。スキルを上げているようです。クライミングのスキルを上げています。いつか登れるようになるんですかね。
And I will stop right now. And we have enough climbing for the whole entire game right now. And we're heading to town.
はい、十分に上がったようなので先へ進みます。
Just imagine it's dark. And we broke the game already. You didn't, maybe you didn't notice, but
なんかちょっとこうハロウィンっぽいですね。先ほど貯めたクライミングで上げて登っていく。寝たぞ。やっぱり寝るんですね。
Let's talk about what we are about to do. So the first thing we do is
寝るのは大事って言ってましたからね。
Lots of garlic, I guess, candy, a shopping bag, because we are a thief, and thieves need space for everything, and so we need a shopping bag to carry all the stuff around.
何かをしようとして、あ、猫だ、かわいい。黒猫。で、何か買いましたね。ガーリック、ニンニクとキャンディー、オイルフラスク、パイパン、あと、トレイル、なんだこれ、レーション。何かを買いましたね。まあ、食材とあとお皿か何か買ったんですかね。フライパンとかそういったの買ったんでしょう。お鍋的なものを。パイのお皿かな？蛍光色ですかね、レーション。そして倒れてしまった？だが大丈夫。あ、なんか見たことあるモンスターいた。ワンでボインボイン跳ねていませんでした？
I have to do some puzzles, okay? I have to do some puzzles. I have to guide this poor little Amber baby.
ミニゲーム的な何かですかね。
I can't reach that key. My fingers are too fat from, all the sleeping and doing, I guess, nothing in the last game. So I have to use this little guy to actually get the key.
これあれですね、よく見るとなんか
And now
床の模様
we
が
solve
鍵
some
っぽい。
puzzles again
そ
because
し
we
て
have no
4×3
choice. You
の
can
パズ
skip
ル
them
が
all.
始
There is
ま
a
り、
hint system, and if you abuse the hint system long enough, the game is like, okay, if
鍵
you don't
穴が
want
出
to
てき
do
ました。
this, I give you the solution. It's okay. And this is my favorite character. It's Dr. Cranium. He will deny
ヒー
every
リング
sort
ポー
of
ション
magic,
を
even though he will teach us
何か
magic.
求めてるんでしょうか。
If you are a
ヒント
wizard,
ライン。
you ask about such magic. He will deny it, but he will give it to you anyway. So, and what we need from him,
チピュー。
this is the, I don't know, it came up in these days, the like copy protection of the game. We need these like passwords to get points on the one hand, and a specific
何か
recipe
をした
on the
み
other
たいです
to
けど、
beat the
何をしたん
game
だろう。
basically. And this is like you maybe remember the
先ほどは登って扉を入ったんですが、出るときは普通に開けられるんですね。
for Monkey Island. Who is this pirate? This is some
So,
kind of this same.
Can I cut
thing.
in with a donation real quick?
Sure, yeah.
We have $5 from the Rusalka who says, if you take my hand, I will donate another 5.
Yeah, I would
あ
love to take
綺
it.
麗な方が出てきましたね。
Heroes don't go in lakes with ladies that are waiting for us. This was the Rusalka, by the way. We just scooted or we just greeted her with some flowers. We need that because we are a polite hero in this time around.
何かを拾っ
And now
た。
for the awesome like movement tech for the thief. So the last time you maybe saw a thief run, he used magic and glide about over the swamp.
若干ちょっと画面の調整をしているようですね。
Like you do.
Yeah, this was kind of the brilliance of it. Is because whenever I did the run originally, my thought was that magic was just going to be so much faster. Then Ustra
これは間は
jump through the
落ちると
really only takes
まずい沼なんですかね。
a couple
ここで
steps,
ここで寝るの違うかびっくりした。あ、戦闘が始まりました。あ、すごい。一方的ですね。強い。
There are several key stats that we need to have at the particular levels, and having that 100 points that we would normally put into magic at the beginning to use in other things, it was a game changer. It was an absolute game changer.
Let me rest for a while. If you have donations or something else, I have to concentrate right now.
なんか休んでるっぽいですね。1時間休んでる。
$15 from Adreco who says, Come, Avuzo! May he be with you on your quest, Ustra Hazu, and shout outs to all the glorious runners and commentators.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I will, summon Avuzo maybe today. I tried many times, and I tried to beat the, boss of this game with a rubber chicken with no real,
進んで戻ってきたのかな、これは。
My very best. So we are
何か
about
したな。
to. We got one piece of paper.
何か植え
By
て
the、way, if you saw that, we
で、瓶に詰めた。
run and jumped into that swamp.
妖精的な何かですかね。
And now we have one piece of paper, so we are good to go for endgame. This,
V
bad guy spelling bee puzzle will take us to the next
なんだろ
puzzle piece, but sometimes it glitches out like here. Normally I can do that a little bit faster, but this time it decides to not let me pass on the first time, but we have it anyway. And this is why we use strength.
開いた。
To get this bonsai, we need it for 100%.
なんか投げてるな。石ですね。石ですね。石で石を壊しましたね。
crazy tasks as a thief.
カエルかな
And use the well-known strat, just brute force your way into it. And normally you have to grind climbing, throwing, strength, all stats basically to get this bonsai out of the bush. But we, just got it.
Yeah, if you try to get that bonsai bush with what would probably be considered the
なんか人がいますね。
Ooster's right. What happens is that the game actually checks 3 key stats.
話しては場面を切り替え、話しては
But the funny thing is that strength
場面を切り替え。
itself is at the same level as the other ones. and then you can just use your brute force, like you said. You can solve all strength solves a lot of problems in these games that you might not be expecting.
So we just saw a lovely lady hanging out in the woods.
入るときは登るんですね。
She is in fact a ghost.
窓を開けない。
A few times, but you know, we as a hero have good communication
ま
skills,
た
as
寝
we do.
て。
And we convinced her that she is in fact a ghost, and she gave us her name. And this guy over here, we didn't talk about it because we were talking about shopping. This guy named Nikolai, he's searching for that woman, so we sending him right into the forest to find his girlfriend or wife.
Now you said you were more heroic than me, and so far you've let some will-o-wisps die in a bottle, and you've sent an old man into the forest alone. I don't want to get high-roaded anymore, but I don't see you being as heroic as you said you were.
But I try. I gave lady
これ
flowers.
さっきの
It counts, right? It has to count.
博士のとこですね。
Yeah, but
Speaking
you're
of
right.
giving a lady flowers, can I cut in with another donation?
Sure.
I got another $5 from the Rusalka who says, was worth a try. Donation goes to runner's choice.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, maybe next time.
一体何が起きている
Yeah,
のか。
so I saw chat in the runs from Miller earlier, and people are wondering why does he have honor? So I let the will-o-wisps die, and honor for me is gone. I will not get honor in this.
またしばらく経ってから博
to
士に話しかけ
undead
て、
creatures is, you know, not the heroic thing that you do. So I have no honor in this. So I'm the even worse hero, if you want to call me that. And I give this guy a little bit of swamp ooze to get a nice, refreshing drink for our friend inside this monastery up here, because he's very thirsty, and we need him to convince another guy that we are a good guy. This is basically what I catched from the story so far. And we have to feed our friend Hector over here. He loves garlic so much, and that he will let us into the secret basement. And I will get this for some reason. Yeah, so far we have 2 pieces of paper, going for the third one, and we are using our shopping bag in a second to catch some bugs. Don't ask me about it. And then there is the fastest puzzle room in the entire game, and I need you to not blink, and I need someone to, after this cutscene, to take over, because I have to concentrate very hard on this, because I want to make it very fast. So here we see what we want to summon, and then we want to not summon this. This is Avuzel. You know him as Chernobog. You maybe saw him in Fantasia from Disney. It's the same guy, basically. And this time he's not singing. He's growling. And he's a bad guy. See? We saw the pointy stick that we need for the end game.
すごいのが現れましたね。
The town square, or the entrance of the town, and if you... we didn't visit Arana's garden in the first game, right? So you don't know about any magic protection areas in this game, in this world. Good. So I will not talk about that. Even better. So please take over. I have to be fast.
ブレイクドア。
What he needs
壊して
to
入
do
ってっ
now
た。
is that there's actually an entire section of these games that are dedicated to the thief. And
本
he's
を
going
読
to
ん
read a
で、
couple magazines that he needs in order to solve some puzzles later.
パズル
He's
ですね。
going to open up the Thieves
いた。
Guild, which is
そういう
conveniently
こと。
right in the middle of the Adventurers Guild by doing some puzzles and
隠し部屋ですね。
conspicuous things on the wall. He takes his guild card, which is what anybody would do. They need a membership card, and that's been an ongoing theme. He's going to learn about traps. He's going to search for pretty much everything that he needs. And he's doing all of this only because the thief requires it for actual points. There are some benefits to opening this area up. There's some serious grinding that can happen at this point. But by and large, a lot of this is...
何か入れると、
tertiary. I mean, okay, maybe that's me talking as an any percent runner.
いや、ものすごい、
Because
なんか、
I don't
ああ、また人気になっ
see
た。
this section. I have never seen this
あ
section. And now what he's going to be doing is cracking the safe. But once the safe's cracked, the funny thing is that he can continue to grind lockpicking skills because he needs his lockpicking skills at a particular threshold
お
かなり
in
こ
order to
の
save later on. And that
ス
is
テー
a
ジを解くの
very,
にいろ
very,
んな
very high threshold.
方法がありそうだから、
So
In fact,
なんか人によっ
kind of
て
gatekeeper.
やり方が変わっ
one
た
of
り
the
して
things
面
I
白
like
そうで
about
すよ
this
ね。
cracked safe solution is that it's not one you would think of on your own.
で、何
Because
か
there
をし
are
ている。
other
クラックセー
streams
フ。
where you can just hold enter and use the toolkit on something to repeatedly pick the lock. But apparently cracking the safe gets you lock picking a lot faster.
I guess that's enough of this. I'm done. I have no idea. This is like one of the things you have like a feeling for if you just go for it and it will work, I guess. So yeah, we done the Thieves Guild. I hope you liked my hearts. Train for that one. And now we're going to visit the inn and we have to pay this
何
man,
か
but
して
we
た
are
ん
not
ですか
in
ね。
town. We're
あ、
not,
また
you know,
登っ
going
て
the
って
normal
る。
way in because who does
忍び込ん
enter the inn from the entrance? That would be like
忍
something
び
else.
込んだけど、
And
問題
because
な
it's
し。
the middle of the night, we trigger another sequence. We meet this guy, the friend of the thirsty
あ、いなくなった。
monastery thing. It's a domovoi. It's like a Slavic
ガーゴイル
house
的な
elf,
何かですか
you know,
ね。
like protecting this. And he tells us about the missing daughter. I wanted to split that. Sorry. And yeah, he gave us the dolls because if we maybe find the girl, we could give her the
これ
doll.
は自分の
And
家
now I have to
なんです
sleep.
かね。
So
なんか
another good
ちゃんとまともに入っていたような
second
感じはし
to
ないんです
talk
けど、
about other stuff while I count to 12.
ちょっと借りただけなんでしょうか。時間を経たせて、
Yeah, it's always tough. One of the hardest things to do in this game
I'm
is to
counting.
continue to count because every time you misclick as you're resting, you lose a second or two. And those second or twos over the run, they will add up to possible minutes if we're just not careful. So precise clicking when resting is
宿屋なの
really
か
one
な。
of the hard. It's easy to learn, but it's really kind of hard to do quickly.
Yeah, it saves so much time.
宿屋だ
even
として
today,
全く正攻法
sometimes
で入ってないんですよね。
save literally seconds doing this right or wrong. I have to do it again 12 times. And this is because 12 times determines like the day cycle of the game. I hope I don't miscount again.
で、寝て。
And then we have to leave our room through the window again because this gives points. The thief is very much about doing thievery stuff, and we have our newfound skills to break in
ここで何かアイテムを使
Burgomeister's
う。
house and to sneak to get us a key.
これは悪いことをしてるんじゃないでしょうか。
Not a bad guy. We never met him before, but we are pretty sure that this is not a bad guy. So we let him out. And the gravedigger is missing. The gravedigger of the town
あれ
is
は解き
missing.
放ってよかったんですかね。
Like
ああ、なるほど。窓から出入りするのはポイントのためなんですか。ありがとうございます。仲間なんですかね。一緒に何かしてくれるのかな。
They don't trust anybody, these townsfolk. And here we meet Nikolai again. See, he found his wife. I'm a good person after all. A real heroic deed. See, they're happy. So good. We did that.
出会えたみたいですね。
I killed nobody. I just told him where his wife was. This is totally
I
different.
love you って
And
言っ
now
てましたね。
we rescue a real man, the gravedigger of town. With our
そして最初に
newfound thievery
最初に
climbing
スキルを貯めたクライミングを
The fighter could
使って木に登り、
just,
ロープを引っ掛けて、
lift the gravestone.
え
We
え
actually could try
墓を
this,
開けたぞ。
and it can work. It's like a D&D roll. You can like hit or miss it, but if you try it, it will take too much time. So we're about to head into the camp of these lovely folk that is roaming around town and doing evil stuff, they say. But actually, they just normal people.
あ、
Almost.
これさっき助けた
And in this
男ですよ
scene,
ね。
I get to know the clan's leader, this fortune-telling lady, and I will get my fortune read. This fortune will tell me about myself and why I'm here, who is responsible for that, and who can help me. And as I do this,
なんだろ
you
うこれ。
don't want to know
タ
about
ロ
my
ットカー
fortune.
ド
I give you back to David, and he can inform you about this beautiful event.
Sure. I do want to once again plug the Quest for Glory collection prize. If you donate $5 while Ustra Hazu is running Quest for Glory 4, then Mr. PR Miller will gift you the entire Quest for Glory collection. That's all 5 games in the series. And the prize page does say GOG, but he's also willing to do Steam if that's what you prefer.
And if I can correct something, I'm not sure, I didn't see it necessarily on there, but what I had submitted to Questing for Glory and what I believe was actually
何をしているんだ
allowed
ろ
or accepted
う。何を
was
し
that
てるんで
up
す
to
か
5 people
ね。
could
誰
win.
か知ってる方いらっ
So
しゃいま
it
したら
should
で
be
すね、
$5.
ぜひ今からもちろん飛び入り解説大歓迎ですし、チャットの方で補足していただいても大変助かります。
So these people
いい
are
感
not
じに
entirely
並べ
normal. They
た
are
のかな。
shapeshifters, and they
そうで
love
すね。
to shapeshift into wolves. So yeah, the werewolf thing is like a little bit untrue and true at the same time. And we're
何
doing
をしてい
great
るんだあ、
in this dance.
ああ、
Look at
狼
the
になっ
hero
た。
dancing. He's a master of dancing. And now that we did that, we had strange dreams, and we want to talk about that. But not we're not entirely sure when to approach this lady and talk
なんだろ
about
う、
dreams.
モ
So
ンス
we
ターが人間になったり、人間がなんか
this
何
will
か
trigger
別の物質になったり
the
と、
game assumes that you
あ
have
いろいろ起こってますね。
information for her, so it will just give you the option to talk about that. It's the same that we did in the inn when we talked to the Domovoy and he gave us the doll. It's like the same concept. Like sometimes the game thinks, oh, you talk to him again. Oh, this is good. Like you did
あ、
a
奇妙な
special
夢、
task for
夢
me.
だったんですね。
Now we're talking to the Lishi. It's the local tree guy who loves riddles, and he's willing to help us with information about the region and other things when we help him and play with him. So we played with him a little bit, and now we're telling him about the
北欧神話を元にしているらしいので、北欧神話について知っている方がいれば、もしかしたらこれはこうなんじゃないかと分かる人もいるんじゃないでしょうか。
I don't know how to say that to you, but he's
murder is how I say it.
No, not murder. He's in my, how did you say that? Sorry,
ここ
no
で
native
夜に
English.
して、
He's in my deed, I need something from him, and I need his beautiful hat. This is why I lured him into the forest. Yeah. And now we're going to practice our throwing on this
木を
bush.
投げ
Sometimes
る。
it works, sometimes it's not. So we did good because we
あ、
are about to make a pie. Imagine that. Like we are for the people here. We baking pie, bringing loved ones together. Maybe we crush the game here. This can happen. Like sometimes my hero
なんか
is
戦ってますね。いきなり戦闘が始まった。
damn it! He's falling over. He refuses
Yes!
to stand up.
It
Fallen,
happened.
and I can't get up.
あれこれやられちゃったんですか、もしかして。
Oh, haha, you fool. Yeah, I have to reopen that one. I hope
Yes,
everything
you
is
do.
fine.
There is
I-
no way out of that.
Thankfully, auto saves.
はい、というわけ
Thankfully,
で、
autosave. Please let me know if my stream is still catching my
Can
game.
still see ya.
You're
Good.
good.
It happens. There's another thing that can happen that I found out recently.
どこでセーブし
And
てました
that
かね。
is he throws fireballs at you. And sometimes
あ、
with
オー
your
トセー
screw
ブあるん
attack,
ですね。
like your Super Metroid screw attack,
じゃあ
you
安
can
心
wrap
だ。
around such fireball
はい、
and
戦い
dunk.
からです。
And we killed him. See? Much faster.
ナイフを投げて、あー、食らった。あ、でも
So
倒
we
した
had
ん
a
です
piece
ね。
of paper too.
さっき
For
と
some
何が違
reason,
うんだろ
ghosts have things in this game. Some have money, some have bones, and some have pieces of paper. So I robbed him. I'm doing good on the hero stuff, right?
I said you're as marginal a hero as maybe Attila the Hun or something like that.
See,
I
and
would
now
put you up there.
I'm making
なんか
a
もう、
friendly
なんか
bonehead
若干見えないところでちょっとジャンプを
very
したような
happy
気がしたんだ
because
け
he
ど、
wants a hat
見え
and
な
I
かっ
gave
た
him
な
a。hat.
トウ
So
モロコシ
basically
を、
this
あ、
game
動く
is
家、これですね。す
great
ごい、動いた。
for some people
かわ
I
い
do good
い。
stuff, and
足
for
が生
some
えてました
others
ね。
I pretend to do good
何
stuff
か
to
かき
get what
混
I
ぜ
want
て、
from them.
バーバーヤーガー、バーバーヤーガーっ
And we
て、
bake
北欧神話じゃ
we
なくて、
bake we bake delicious
チェコ
pie.
と
We
か、そ
only
っちの
needed
方の、
elderberries,
民話じゃなかったでしたっけ？
swamp goo, and
魔女ですよ
murri.
ね。
Murri, no, this is not Murri from Monkey Island. This is
ロシア
Bonehead
か。
from the first Quest for Glory game, and Baba Yaga is from the first Quest for Glory game too, but Miller decided to not show her.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been very heroic of me to handle things.
ラブ民
Allie,
話。
we wanted
Yeah,
to leave
that's
her.
true.
まあ、日本で言う、なんだろう、ヤマンバとか魔女なんですね。ありがとうございます。
This time, she decides that we can bake her a pie, and she's very happy with that. So she gave us a piece of candy, and here's the twist. It's a
まあ、魔
piece
女
of
の家に来た
candy
よっていう
to
感じでしょうか。
reawaken the humor of
あれ
a
ですね、
gnome.
ニンニ
We
クあ
never
げて
met
ます
him,
ね。
but we know about him
最
because
初の
his
方に買
humor
ってい
is
たニンニク
so
を
bad
渡してます。
that, and he makes puns all the time. His name is Punny Bones. We know about him. And yeah, we basically have this candy so that he can make funny jokes again. This is good. And she gave us a piece of paper because we are so nice and gave us some garlic because she loves garlic. Everyone in this game loves garlic, by the way. For some reason.
なるほど。いや、バーバーヤーガーは、いい子には褒美をあげて、悪い子には罰を与えるんですね。そうさっきは何か褒美をもらえてたんですかね。
I guess. Because we invade the castle now.
Yeah, we're
何かを使って、
add to our list of
遺跡に入り、
and larceny and all these other things. We're going to add
他
kidnapping
に降りてい
as one of
く。
the possible charges.
We are going to add kidnapping and
うん
more
うんうん
murder.
なんだ
It
ろ
should be sleeping.
That's true too.
Oh, that's
So we getting this clever puzzle in. If you never did this right, in my first playthrough of this, I was like
これもサクサク解いているけど、どこかにヒントがあるんでしょうね。
And these colors are hints.
なんか
Or basically the name
傾いてる。
of this castle is the Borgov Castle, and Borgov is also the code that
紙切れを5枚集めるらしく、今1枚もらいました。だそうです。ありがとうございます。
speedrunning this, I know that for some reason. And we eavesdrop on these two people. One of them you already saw.
扉に聞き耳を立てている。
Quest for Glory 2. It's the evildoer, the man, the only man that we prevented doing evil stuff in Quest for Glory 2. He lured us into the cave and
なんかいる。
betrayed us, and he's back. And he
だが
wants to
別に
betray us more.
気にしない。問
So
題
we're
ない。
running around castle. Castle is nice. There are many rooms in this castle. Bedrooms we don't have to explore. A dungeon that we don't have to explore yet.
ただどんどん進んでいっ
And,
て。
a child's, a kid's
あ
room.
今28
Sorry, a
分
kid's
経過
room.
ですから
And
ね
we're heading。up to
残
this
り
kid's
10
room
分ぐらいでしょうか。
to kidnap a child. Yeah, let's call it that.
ドアを開けて、
You know, first
さら
I'm
に
making
進んでいって、
it's the basic how
似たような
don't
階
do
段を
that
続
with
きますね。
Stranger Thing. We gave her toy bag,
Oh my
and she's
gosh.
happy.
あ、なにこれ。
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Here you are. You're luring little girls with dolls and all sorts of things here, and then
Yeah,
you're
with,
going to
with,
take
with
her out into the
dolls
middle of the
and
castle.
promises.
閉じられた。
Promises.
けど
We
問題なし。
promised her to take her back home.
お人形か何かをあげた
Then
ん
we
ですか
have
ね。
to, you know, murder her pet. So she's willing to do that because I was
あ
nice、to
こ
her
れ
and
気に
gave
な
her
って
the
た
doll
やつ
back,
ですね。
and she has
あ、杖
more
だ。
emotional bound to the doll than the pet. So here we go.
え、悪いやつ
And
だったの？
and oh yeah, she was a vampire. Now we cured her. So we did better. We did
はい、杖を手に入れました。あ、人間に戻りましたね
Crooked。step in the right direction.
yeah. And we have the pointy and old stick now that we need for the end. The only thing we need now is in fact a joke. And who's better for a joke than this funny guy?
ドアをノックしたら痺れるってどういうこ
I
と
will
だろ
take this rubber chicken because it will give me points, and I will sleep a little bit in this room, and you guys can talk about this. And normally on
そして時
on
間
occasions
が
like this, I would
時間を
shout
経つ
any
のを待
smilers in
っ
chat,
て、
but this time I will not do that.
Yeah, what he's doing now is he's resting. This is one of the last rests that he's going to need to do for the series. There's actually one more
何か話をして
one
出
more
てい
night that he
く。
needs to rest his way through. He's got to go back in and talk to the gnome one more time in order to give him the good humor bar that lets him learn this ultimate joke. This is we've got the papers that we need. We've got the staff, and now we've got the joke necessary.
そうですね。これからの時期、寒いと金属に触れるときは気をつけたいですね。はい、寝ます。寝て朝を迎えました。
The girl that we like ran past in the very beginning of the game, she wrote me a love letter, and I should meet her right at the entrance of the castle. See, I'm making progress here. So we're running back. Sorry, Miller, I won.
No, I just said I'm impressed.
Yeah, right. We meet her once, and we only like run by her and picked up
草が動いた。
thing. And yeah, she's very impressed by our looks. And you said it in Quest for Glory 3. We are impressive looking, so she could not resist. And she tracked us down, know in which room we staying in this town, and she wants to meet us. And before we can do that,
動いてる草を触っちゃいけないんですかね。動いてない草から順番に。
Totally a hero? Yes. It is totally a hero. So we be playing more games and answer more questions that we obviously know the answer because we did all the quests for it. And then we meet our girl, happy end, and this is Quest for Glory 4. See? Nothing can go wrong.
何か、あれですかね、この、キャラクターに、なんか話を聞いてますよね。なんかさっきバーバヤーガについて聞いてたりとかしてるので、なんかいろいろ教えてくれる賢者的な存在なんですかね。
Well, how about a donation?
Yeah.
So we've got $5 from Twinstrumental, who says, for Quest for Glory 4 and the amazing David, Miller, Ustra, Crow, and everyone on the great Discord server for Quest for Glory.
なんか話を聞くたびにこれを繰り返さないといけないのは大変ですね。一気に話を聞かせてほしい。
Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Switch, which will be available once the next run begins.
Oh, this is bad luck. Did you see that? There was a monster somewhere. I ran away like a real hero. This is not my country. They can do this on their own. Good. I guess.
ここでまた時間が経つのを、待つようですね。歩きながら時間を経過させて。
Normally you don't get any random encounters, but sometimes you do. And there are a different kind of
水のせいなんです
in
ね。
this forest. If you guys had picked fighter, we had to fight all random encounters
あれですね。最初無視し
as
た
an RPG event.
相手に話しかけて。
Can you imagine fighting all
似ちゃった
possible random encounters? Yeah.
David
Horrific, I
probably
know.
can. Oh yeah, it's
David
bad.
can, yeah.
再び起きると
I avoid that category like the
I'm a
捕まっ
fighter,
ちゃってる
not
の
a
かな
lover.
まあしかし何も問題なし。
Resting
あ、これ、アイアイメイデンですよね。
good at both.
入って大丈夫だったのかな繋がってたんですね。
She want to meet me actually,
ドラキュラ。
so I don't know why I end up here now, but I guess this is my punishment for doing all the good deeds I did. And to not
捕ま
end
っ
up
て
like
る。
skeletons in the foreground, we
あ、
apologize
これは
for
痛
that,
い。これ
and
は
we
痛い。
agree to help, as you do as a hero, right?
助け
It
て。
sounds to me like
助
you're
け
just
て。
trying not to die, but sure. Heroics.
No.
許された。
Okay, we re-entered the castle because she sent us on a quest to find all these pieces of paper and the staff and I guess a funny joke. And now she and he they sent me back and us all back. In the first cave, we all wake up. And now the true end game begins. We have to sneak around, perform dark rituals,
何が
and maybe
してい
see a
るんだ
morsel. Wow. A lot
こ
to
れ
do.
またあれですかね。この中入って何か取ってきてよっていう言われてるんですかね。
And let's get the first thing done. Oh yeah, there's a
紙切りを集めるために解放された。なるほど。ありがとうございます。これあれじゃないですか。最初に言ったとこですよね。
we don't need only 5 pieces of paper. We need this book down there too. Only for 100% because there is a fixed ritual. For some reason we don't need it because we already know it basically in the any percent route anyway. But in this we need that because it gives points. But we have to be very, very calm, collective, and quiet because this beautiful beast down there wants some sleep too.
We've been able to actually do the challenge run for this game for the Quest for Glory 4 also using a vitality in one stat in vitality. And one of the great things that came out of that run was that we've discovered that you actually don't need to go down there at all in any percent. You can actually just skip him entirely. So doing some of these janky challenge runs has a benefit.
Yeah, that's true. We found so many different kind of things, and we are still finding things. So if you're interested in Quest for Glory, and maybe not in running it particularly, but you are
紙切れ5枚揃ってますね。いつの間に集まったんだろう。
If you're interested, it's a good place to be. We talk about all the good stuff in the Sierra games.
Yeah, our community is pretty good for enthusiasts of the series. In fact, most of the people
それで入り口が開くと。
speedrunners per se. They just love the series, and we love to talk about it too.
もうこれ終盤じゃないですか？タイム的にももうそろそろ終わりが近づいてますね。集めた紙をそれぞれ渡してるようですね。
Yeah, this is and to avoid magic. This is my, magic in this game is like cheating in real life. This you don't do that. It's not good. Not good. It's not good. So we're performing dark rituals right now. This is like, I don't know, strawberry waterfall. Good. The other thing, we summoned bones. This time we summon breathing, I guess. And we
残り3枚も渡していくんですかね。
Huge monster to breathe. Let's hear it. Like we have to train breathing with him. Let's train breathing together on this beautiful machine. And yeah, we're coming close to the end of the game already. Like we did much. We did a lot more than in the other games so far, I guess. And this is, even if you like saw maybe the collection runs, this is one of the more one of the games you spend more time in. Sorry. So let's see if I find my last visual.
Yeah, this is the only game that doesn't have a. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, the dark room is already over. I didn't see much, but I guess we did it. So please continue.
This is the only game we don't have a mega skip for. We have mega skips in every other game. I'm still looking for one. I even have a bounty out there that if anybody finds one, I am willing to pay cash. And a lot of people opt to give that to things like questing for glory, hope, and healing, like Nami. So if anybody is interested in glitch hunting in this game, I would love to see the fourth game beaten because we play on the GOG and Steam settings. Everything that you've seen us do is pretty much just right out of the gate when you install the game.
Yeah, I'm running the Steam version of this, and it's like install the game and run. So we are at the end. So how to beat a bad guy? Let's tell him a funny joke first, right? This is a good thing to start. And now we have different options. We can like do the normal route. We can summon the staff, and the game wants us to stab him. This is very brutal. I don't do that. I throw stones. See, he's dead now, or gone. And basically, this is all we have to do for this game. So let's get time now. And this was Quest for Glory 4. Shadow of Darkness.
一体何が起こったんですかね。あ、タイマーストップしました。GG です。
GG, my friend.
GG です。
Let's see if we
吸い決めましたね。
our 500 points in this.
いやー、しか
You
し、
can tell me.
I can't
そう
think
です
of
ね。いろ
anything
んな、
Nah,
なんだろう、
I'm
モ
good
ン
at
スター
missing
であっ
stuff.
たり、
No,
生
it's
き物が
okay.
出てきましたね。
I
ちょっとなんか
can
神話
I
話
can
だとかそうい
technically
ったも
show
のを知
one
ってい
more
るとよ
thing.
り
We
楽
have
し
a
めるん
little
で
bit
し
of
ょう
time.
か。
Wow, I was
こちら
slow.
のタイトル、クエスト・フォー・グローリー・フォー・シャドウ・オブ・ダークネスのワー
You
ル
had
ド
a
レコ
crash
ード
also. That doesn't.
ですが、
Yeah, 1 minute
ね、
clock. So
こ
this
ち
is
ら
it.
は、
Congratulations, you have beaten the game screen. You could like if I go back
35分48秒とな
import
って
a
いるようで
character
す。
for the next game. So if you
今
you
走
can
られている
play
奏
one
者さ
character
ん
for
は世界
all
2位
5
の記
games.
録を持ってい
And
る
you
ようですよ。
can if you see if you watch closely,
2% だ
oh
と
this is slowly
25分
displaying.
45秒の記
And
録
you
があっ
can
た
only
り
see
する
my
み
hero
たいで
flexing.
す。
I will not do it too much because it can, you know,
あとは
it's too
ク
hard
ラ
to
ス
watch if I do it fast. But
に
yeah,
よって
congratulations.
カテゴリーが違うので、気にな
Thanks
る
for
方
having
は
me
ぜひ
here.
スピードラン .com の
Hope
ペ
you
ージも見て
guys
みてく
had a
ださい。
wonderful event so far. Please continue to support Nami. And yeah, and remember, at the end of the day, you are the hero.
ぜひですね、
Thanks for having
こ
me
ち
here.
らの
Thanks for my
作品
to
だ
my
とか、
commentary. And David, thanks
前
so
に
much for
走
having
ら
me
れていたクエス
and
ト
for
フォーグローリ
bringing
ーコレ
me
クションに
far
関
in
し
this
ては、
game.
Steam で購入することができるので、
Couldn't have
興
said
味
it
を
any
持た
better.
れた
Thanks
方はです
everybody
ね、
for
ぜひ
supporting
購
Nami.
入
It's
して、
a great cause.
もし
And
また
Uztra,
イ
that
ベン
was
ト
a
で
solid
走られる場合
So
は解説をし
even
たり、
considering
ご
my glitch
自
and
身で
everything,
RT をしてみる
encountered,
のはいかがでしょうか。
that was a good
あ、
run.
コメントの方で
These
クエストフォーグローリー
runs
4
are
につい
so
て補
tight
足あり
with
がとう
some
ご
of
ざ
the
います。
timing here, but this is an easy series to get into. So if anybody's interested, like I said, we have a Discord. I encourage you, come on over if you enjoy talking about this.
自分でやってみたら、いろいろと、いろんな方法を試してクリアを目指すことができそうで楽しそうでもありましたよね。はい。皆さん、コメントの方で補足であったり、ありがとうございました。とても助かりました。それではですね、こちらでクエストフォーグローリー4シャドウオブダークネスの時間は終わりになります。引き続きクエスティングフォーグローリーを、ホープ&ヒーリングをお楽しみください。こちらで司会進行もしております。皆さんありがとうございました。あとですね、こちらのタイトルの終わりにですね、配信の方を一旦再起動するので、一旦配信が止まるかと思います。ですから、そのままお待ちいただいて、引き続きお楽しみください。はい、失礼いたします。ありがとうございました。